All right, good morning, investing brothers and sisters near and far. Getting ready to go into the weekend here. And I think I've said before, I work as a contractor, doing a lot of audio and video editing currently, and then graphics jobs, miscellaneous graphics jobs to kind of fill in the gaps. One thing I have found, and I think it's pertinent to some of what we go through as investors, is that there's this pattern of having to chase people for payment. I'm really fucking sick of it, honestly. You know, people come to me and they want work done in a moment's notice, and then when it's time, you get the work done, you're working at a breakneck pace, trying to create the highest quality final solution, submit it, they're like, thank you, and then it's crickets. I'm just fucking sick of it, honestly. Got 4 clients this week, and one of them has paid, and I had to chase her down too, so at any rate, I'm trying to work my way out of that kind of negative mindset. I don't want to navigate my day with that in mind, but maybe some of you deal with that too. I know my son this summer had 3 jobs. He was really excited to work. The big phrase nowadays is, there's enough work out there for people who want to work. Just nobody wants to work. Well, I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people are just tired of getting treated like shit and working for shit. And so if they can stay home, get online, and look at ways to invest, build a business, make royalties off intellectual property like I do, that's one means of income, then that's what they're going to do. Because I watched my kid chasing people for paychecks, getting taken advantage of. It was really discouraging for both of us, and I had to really kind of bolster his attitude. I mean, he wasn't just going to give up, but it was just a terrible way to. And I didn't expect people just to cater to my kid, but if he works for you, he does deserve a paycheck. If he works for you, he does deserve not to be screamed at for you scheduling him on days he specifically told you at the outset he couldn't work. You agreed to. It just went on and on like this. So, I've kind of told my kid, hey, building your own business as you're able to, intellectual property, I'm big on that as an investment. He's more of a writer. And so I've kind of really worked to help him get in line and in touch with authors and mentors who can help him navigate the process of creating authored works. But at the same time, we both, and I'm sure many of you are finding chasing people for money not my favorite thing, and we find this with investments too. Okay, I've essentially saved this company with my investment as part of a huge investment group, and all I get in return is collusion, a CEO who really wants a raise, and regulatory agencies that don't seem concerned at all because their checks are clearing just fine. So anyway, that's not really doing a great job of getting into a more positive mindset. I will say there are more ways and abilities to collect little tiny royalties. I know musicians by and large are not big on streaming right now because the royalty payout, the streaming fees that you get are small, can be small. However, they can stack up pretty profoundly. And what I mean by that is music, production music for productions, something I do, and I can collect royalties from my Performing Rights Society, Performing Rights Organization, BMI is who I belong to. And also CD Baby collects for me when my stuff gets used on videos like this or other videos. And that stacks up over time. So there are more ways to collect little fractions of pennies, which I think will grow over time, on out into the future as more streaming services become available. So it's worth considering. At any rate, if you're chasing people for money in various ways, I hope you, like me, are able to take a breath and kind of look around at what we do have. I have a great son. I have the ability to buy food and shelter and gas up this car. Although I live in a place where gas is taxed so highly, it's absurd, but I don't see that going on forever either. So there's a lot to really look to, live for, and be happy about. And I hope you're able to find that. And wish you all the best as we head into the weekend. Talk to you soon.